Our senses are constantly bombarded with information. The world is a cacophony of sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and textures. It's simply impossible for our brains to process everything at once. So our brains have evolved to filter this information, focusing on what seems most important. But this filtering comes at a cost. We often miss things that are right in front of us, not because we're not looking, but because our attention is focused elsewhere. This phenomenon is known as inattentional blindness. Think of your attention as a spotlight. You can only focus that spotlight on one thing at a time. Everything outside the spotlight fades into the background, even if those things are significant. This doesn't mean we're not capable of seeing everything. It simply means our brains prioritize certain information over others. This prioritization is often unconscious and based on our expectations, experiences, and current goals. Inattentional blindness isn't a flaw in our design, it's a necessary adaptation. Imagine if you were constantly aware of every sensory detail around you: the hum of your refrigerator, the feeling of your clothes against your skin, the distant traffic outside. It would be overwhelming. Our brains filter out this extraneous information so we can focus on what's important for survival and navigating our daily lives. But this filtering system isn't foolproof. Sometimes, crucial information slips through the cracks, leading to missed opportunities, mistakes, and even dangerous situations. Understanding inattentional blindness is crucial for recognizing these potential pitfalls and learning how to mitigate them. By understanding how our attention works, we can train ourselves to be more aware of our surroundings and make better decisions in all aspects of our lives. One of the most striking demonstrations of inattentional blindness is the invisible gorilla experiment. Conducted by Daniel Simons and Christopher Chabris, this experiment asked participants to watch a video of people passing basketballs. Their instructions were simple: count the number of passes made by the players wearing white shirts. Seems straightforward, right? However, in the middle of the video, something unexpected happens. A person in a gorilla suit walks into the frame, thumps their chest, and walks out. Astonishingly, nearly half of the participants failed to notice the gorilla. They were so focused on counting the passes that they were completely oblivious to this unexpected visitor. This experiment highlights the power of selective attention. When we're deeply engrossed in a task, our brains tend to filter out irrelevant information, even if that information is unusual or unexpected. The participants were so focused on the white-shirted players that their brains effectively edited out the gorilla, even though it was directly in their line of sight. The invisible gorilla experiment is more than just a parlor trick. It reveals a fundamental truth about human perception. We don't see everything that's in front of us. We see what we're paying attention to. This has profound implications for how we understand our own experiences and the world around us. Cognitive load refers to the amount of mental effort being used in the working memory. When we try to juggle too many tasks at once, our cognitive load increases, making it harder to focus. This is what we call the focus thief. It steals our attention and reduces our efficiency. Enhancing our awareness begins with understanding our own cognitive limits. By recognizing when our cognitive load is too high, we can take steps to reduce it. This might involve prioritizing tasks, taking breaks, or even practicing mindfulness. Here are some practical tips for becoming more aware. First, try to limit multitasking. Focus on one task at a time to improve your efficiency. Second, take regular breaks to rest your mind. Third, practice mindfulness techniques to stay present in the moment. And finally, make sure to get enough sleep, as rest is crucial for cognitive function.